Okay, graphing inequalities. Final installment of this video, of this lesson. You graph a line. It's going to be a regular line because you have the equals, just like a regular line, but I carry it one, when I have greater than and less than, I have to carry it one step further. I have to conduct a test, okay? First, get the line down. Y and X are both present, so make sure Y is by itself. He's the lead dog, MB. So slope, Y-int. So the slope is 1/4, the y-intercept is -5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from that point, not from quick doing it from the middle, okay? Then forward 4, up 1. Okay, regular line. Now you can pick any point. Now with your test, you just drop this down, but we're gonna get rid of the equals because the line is the equals. I'm already done with that part. Now you pick any point as long as it's not on the line, because picking a point on the line, all that does, because I replace X and Y. I replace it with a coordinate point, but not on the line, because if I pick a coordinate on the line, they're just going to come out equal. That's not what I want. That's what a line does. So I pick a point out in space. So forward 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is X, so that's 4. And then 1, 2, 3. 3 is Y, so 3. So this side's set to 3. I don't know this side. I have to take 1/4 times 4 plus -1. It's going to be -4, but what the heck. When you take a number times its reciprocal, it's always 1. Then plus -5 is -4. Okay, any positives higher than a negative. So that is a true. Or that's a yes, my bad. It's yes. So, yes, and that means every point on that side of the line we made is yes. Every point on this side is no. So I need two things. The line, and then what side is, makes this side, and this be a yes statement. Okay. Alright, in my next problem, we have 3x minus 2y less than or equal to 12. So that little line's there, so that's regular again. By the way, if the line's not there, you still have to make the line, but it's dashed, okay? It means it's just like this. Okay. So the test and y and x are both here, but the conundrum we have is the y needs to be by itself. So we need to get the y. Am I ready to get y by itself? Not when it's a negative, okay? Because that number later becomes the run on the slope, and we don't want that. So not only do you have to switch all these to opposite, but you need to take that symbol and flip it in the negative, okay? Then you add the 3x, make a 0x, so you have a place where you could actually add 3x, because you can't add it to -12. Then that symbol will drop down, and I don't even, and with the equals doesn't go away. So 2 times y, and then x, 0 plus 3 is 3, plus -12. Then we're going to divide all three of these by 2. Now somebody asked me, they're like, ain't 2 divided by 2 1? Yeah, but 1y is the same as y, okay? Like when you see a y, you can put a 1 in front of it. Well, now you don't want the 1 in front of it. You want the y by itself. Okay, 3 divided by 2 is a decimal, so you keep it that, and then that's going to be -6. And now you have your m and your b. Going to have to write kind of small, slope y-int. So our slope is 3/2. And then -6 is the y-intercept. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on forward 2, up 3. That means every time we go forward 2, the equation rises 3. Every time x increases by 2, the y increases by 3. I mean, there's about 20 different ways to say it. It's a regular line, so I put a straight edge and graph. Okay, test time. Now test, don't mess around up there, right where what you left off with. Y greater than or equal to 3 over 2x plus negative 6. And I need to replace the y and the x. And I don't even need the line there anymore, because when I graph the line itself, that graphs that part. It's like there's two parts to graph. We got the equals part graphed. What about the greater than? So I go pick a point. Right there is good. So that would be forward 2. So 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so put 2 in for x right there. So 3 over 2 times 2 plus negative 6, and 4 in for y. So line up your symbol. That side's set to 4. We don't know the value on the other side. You need to calculate it. It would be negative 3. Now I'm pretty sure positive 4 is bigger than negative 3. So it eats the higher value, so that's a yes. So yes, no. Every point over here results in a yes. Every point on the other side results in a no. Okay, next problem. Y greater than negative 3x plus 7. Y greater than negative 3x plus 7. Well, I don't have the line there, so it's not going to be a regular line. It's a dashed line, but I still need the line because that will separate the yeses from the nos. So, and I also, of course, need to find my greater than by conducting my test. Now, y and x are both here. Y is by itself. We like that, so it's less work. Negative 3 over 1 and plus 7 is the y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then forward 1, down 3. Means every time x increases by 1, y would drop by 3. Okay, remember dashed line looks like this. Okay. Because if and we don't pick any point on the line, because all that does is make, because here I'll kind of illustrate it. So I copy that down. And we need to replace x and y with one of the coordinates. But it can't be on the line, because replacing those just make this equal to this. Well, that doesn't tell me jack as far as what if it's the higher value. So you need to make sure that doesn't happen by picking a value out in space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So x is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y is 5. So 5 is y times 4 is x. So that's set to 5. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, plus 7 is negative 5. Well, I thought they weren't the same. They're not the same. 5 and negative 5 are different numbers. Okay, 5 holding the higher value. That's a yes. No. So yes, right there. Okay, x less than or equal to 3. Okay, well, the line's there, so that is a regular line. But we'll have to do the test, but we are not using slope. You can't, because you need both y and x to use slope. So, y is not even here. Now don't put it in there. Not here means you can make coordinates with anything you want. I usually do 1, 2, 3. Okay, x is 3. X is there and it has a 3, so x is constantly at 3. It's called a constant graph. y ain't even here, so 1, 2, 3. Doesn't even matter. You can do 4, 5, 6 if you want. I mean, it's not going to affect how the graph looks. So 3, 1. 1, 2, 3 up with 1. 3, 2, both positive, so forward and up. Back to the middle, 3, 3, forward and up. Alright, remember regular line. And now we do our test. So I'll pick a point there. So just drop down what your inequality had, and we're going to replace the variable with a value. So you're forward 2, so x is 2, and you're up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't even matter what y is, it's not even in there. So 2. And you're pretty well set. I'm pretty sure 3 is bigger than 2 and it eats 3, so that's a yes. So yes, no. Shade the yes side.